Here with Keystone, head coach Ryan Smith. Ryan, introduce us to the guys you've got with you here today.
Yeah, I brought senior fullback, middle linebacker Caleb Nellis, and senior quarterback, defensive back Brett Wingard.
As you head into the season, what position group are you most confident in?
Yeah, I really like our wide receiver core this year. We return a lot of talent, speed, athleticism that can do all kinds of stuff on the field and get open.
And conversely, what position group are you most concerned about heading into the season and why?
Yeah, I'm the defensive backs coach, and we've improved the last couple years, and it's always been one of our weaknesses, and so I want us to really improve this year in the secondary, where we're reacting to footballs, knocking footballs down when the ball's in the air, going after that ball, and not just letting the defense or the offense catch it.
This is for the players. How would you guys define success this season?
A winning record, and then obviously working hard and giving our all is successful. But it'd be nice to have a winning record.
And we got together as a team and we decided we want to, go for a district championship this year. So we're going to shoot for that.
As you look at your position groups in the off-season work, who, whether it's an individual or it's a group of individuals, who's made the biggest gains?
Yeah, at our last 7-on-7, to be honest with you, our secondary made its biggest gains. Finally, by our last two games in the 7-on-7, we were knocking down footballs, reacting to balls, getting physical with people off the ball. Usually we just stand there and take it, but we were actually being able to be just as physical as the other team and not letting them off the ball legally. And, that was the group that made the biggest gain in the summertime, on top of our wide receiver core getting in sync with the quarterbacks, too.
As you look at the guys that you lost, who's probably the most significant player you lost, and how do you go about replacing that player?
Yeah, it's always hard to lose a 2,000-yard rusher, and then even another. I mean, we had two guys that rushed for over 2,000, one close to 1,000. It's always hard to replace that big chunk of an offensive contribution. But, this year we're really excited about all of our athleticism that we have. We have a lot of skill guys on the roster, and, junior Kyle Nellis is ready to step into that role, along with senior Steven Shetler. Two really good hard runners, fast. They can juke and jive, and run the offense well.
Guys, what benefits have you seen from getting back to a more normal off-season this year?
Obviously, you're excited about the fans. You're excited about the energy and the atmosphere on Friday nights. Already we've had 7-on-7s, and there's already been people in the stands watching. It's almost like where we left off last year is where we started on a 7-on-7. So, that's what you're excited about.
And just being able to get reps before the season, we came into the season maybe a little unprepared. This year we have a lot of 7-on-7s under our belt, and we're confident going into the season.
A couple of years ago, ending the season when we went on a 9-2 run, the stands were packed every Friday night, and people having to get there early and sit their blankets out just to be guaranteed a seat is nothing. You just look forward to that. And last year, having only X number of people in the stands, we're excited, like Caleb said, to see those fans in the stands in their black and gold, across the bank, people having to stand just to watch the game. I would concur with Caleb. That's something that you just can't replace that. You can't, emulate that anyway.
Which team keeps you up at night?
Yeah, well, I said it in every single interview so far. If you want to get to that championship game, it all goes through Red Bank Valley. They return a lot of good talent, receiving core. Coach Gold does a nice job down there. But yeah, everything runs through Red Bank.
Guys, what are you most looking forward to?
Just playing football, just playing the game, being back with everything, being back to normal, and just playing the game.
Yeah, just having a full season to look forward to and have fun.
Guys, when Coach Smith came in a couple years ago, now you guys had an opportunity to play for him in junior high, and kind of followed him up into the varsity ranks. But Keystone football really wasn't on anybody's radar screen. And over the last 3 or 4 years, that started to change. How proud of you of where Keystone football has come in such a short time?
Extremely proud. You know, it's something that you can always look back on, and nobody can ever tell you that it was different, because you can look back and see proof that it was just a good program.
As you look at the younger players, how much do you emphasize that it was hard work that got you guys there?
A lot. It's, you know, I mean, that's everything. Hard work is everything. You know, skill's a big deal, but if you're not out working hard, you're not out getting reps and hitting the weights. It's like, what's skill?